Hi, my name is Anastasia. I'm 25 and this is my vitiligo story. I've had vitiligo now for 12 years that I can pinpoint and I know about. It started off one small spot in like the private area and it never spread. I didn't even know I had it until I got pregnant with my son, and the doctor told me if the skin thinned that he would give me medication for it. He thought it was another disorder, and it never did, obviously, because it was vitiligo. When I became 17, I was in an extreme state of stress, and I experienced my first spot on my hand. It was super, super tiny, so I didn't know what it was. Just kind of seen it, but didn't really pay too much attention to it. And it began to grow. I went to the doctor one day just for a normal checkup, and she told me that's what it was, and there was... No, first she thought it was something else, so she gave me medication. The medication she gave me, I couldn't breastfeed my daughter anymore, so I had to stop doing that in order to take the medication. I can't remember what it was. And it didn't do anything, obviously, because it wasn't for vitiligo, because there is technically no medical treatment as far as modern medicine for the disease or disorder. So I started to do some little research here and there, and I bought this homeopathic medicine. I think it's Leucotin. I'm not exactly sure. Leucotin. It's a homeopathic remedy from India, and it was guaranteed to work or your money back. It was about, like, I think $60. I began to take it, and I started to see results. I began to be repigmented and everything. But then I got pregnant with my last child, so I had to stop taking it, not knowing what was in the medicine. After I had him, it was breastfeeding and everything, so I didn't take it. And I began to get a couple more spots on my legs. I actually... I'll show the spots later on my legs. I still have some of them. But I actually started to, everybody said I was crazy, but I started to poke a little, like with a needle or something, poke it so that I could get through a couple layers of skin, and I would drop the homeopathic liquid onto it. And it would start to repigment it. And I didn't have enough, and I never ended up ordering another prescription. So recently, when I turned 24, it began to get a lot worse. I started to realize it's spreading at a more rapid pace. So I started to do research and things like that. And there's all kinds of things out there online. There's things that will make you cry, make you upset, because it was very depressing for me at first. Like, oh gosh, what am I going to look like? And there's horror stories and the way people are treated. There's stories of people staying in the house for 15 years and all these things because they're afraid of what people are going to say about them. And so, after getting through that and having lots of help with the research, I found out all kinds of things. First, going vegetarian, then going beyond vegetarian and just eating raw food, to distilled water, and then it was just like no pork, no beef, no milk. Milk, for some reason, causes it for a lot of people. Then it's all kinds of deficiencies from from folic acid to vitamin B to copper. Stress causes it. There's so many things, but every single person, I guess, is something different. It's something internal, and the way your body is reacting is to have an autoimmune deficiency disorder, which is killing off your pigment. So, I got some Boost. A lady was talking about Boost vitamins, and she had, I think, 10 years, and she went vegetarian, and after she went vegetarian, started taking the Boost vitamins, which has like vitamin E, vitamin C, vitamin B, all different vitamin Bs, folic acid. This has copper in it, zinc, and it's actually a tanning pill, which helps you produce melanin. This is what she takes, and then she goes in the sun, I think 15 minutes a day. She puts sunscreen everywhere else except for on the spots. And then she goes into the sun 15 minutes a day, and hers is covered. I mean, her pigment is back. So I bought these. I think they were like $50, and I haven't been so diligent about taking them. However, I'm going to start. And then I went to the natural food store, and they had this supplement to make your skin It says skin support system from the inside out. So this helps your skin all around. It's immune boosting also. And the guy at the store says he thinks for sure that it would help because people use this from herpes to psoriasis to literally acne, any skin problem you have. This helps. So I started to take it. Haven't been so diligent about that either. So now I'm going to. This has vitamin A and vitamin E and zinc and lysine and dandelion, which is good for your liver and echinacea and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to start taking this as well as this every other day. And after doing research a couple weeks ago, I found a lady on YouTube who had the copper bracelet. I went and did my own research after watching the video, and there was lots of good things said about it as far as Chinese medicine. It is a magnetic copper bracelet. I have one, and I got a ring combo. It was like $27, and it's used for joint pain, carpal tunnel, depression, all kinds of stuff, because it balances your body and it also absorbs through your skin. So I bought it about a week and a half ago, and I've already started to see a tiny bit of repigment within a week and a half. So on my arm, I had a couple little spots, and they started to get a little bit more color in them where the bracelet is. And that's pretty much it. Oh, well, except for, I guess I'll show where I have it. I have it, I can show on this camera. I have it on my legs, like spotty on my legs. I've had this one the longest. I just started to get it on the other leg, and then on my eyes. I have it. So, I guess I'm kind of like a guinea pig right now, trying out everything as mine's progressing and becoming worse. So if you have anything that you want to try or you've done research on and want to post, I'll respond. You can email me. I know from me having it's very hard with support groups and things like that to really feel like people understand or people get it. So I do, and if you want to email me your story, that's fine. I would love to hear about what anybody else is going through, what anybody else is trying that's working for them. So yeah, on top of getting the copper bracelet, I also have been taking the ginkgo biloba twice a day. And I think that's it. And I will do an update in probably about 2 weeks to let you guys know if the copper is working. And I'll start taking the other vitamins and kind of see what's going to work. So I hope everybody got some inspiration.